Welcome to The Explainer. So, today we're unpacking this really fascinating contradiction that's probably hiding right there in your refrigerator crisper drawer. We're talking about a leafy green with a pretty notorious reputation. Honestly, it's widely known as one of the dirtiest vegetables you can buy. But here's the crazy part. If you prepare it correctly, it's the exact same veggie that can make your blood the absolute cleanest. It's this completely misunderstood superfood, and today, we're going to unlock its true potential.
So think about this for a second. Can the dirtiest vegetable really make your blood the cleanest? I know, it sounds totally impossible, right? I mean, we are so conditioned to think that if a food carries environmental baggage, we should just dodge it entirely to protect our health. But as you'll see in a minute, running away from this vegetable is actually a massive mistake. The secret isn't avoiding it at all. The secret lies entirely in how you handle it before it ever hits your plate.
And this number, 2, this is exactly why everyone's so spooked. For 2 consecutive years, 2025 and 2026, spinach landed smack on the infamous Dirty Dozen list. You know, that annual report that flags produce with the highest likelihood of carrying pesticide residue. Because of that label, you've got incredibly health-conscious folks steering their grocery carts right past the spinach. They're actively avoiding one of the most nutrient-dense foods on the planet, purely out of fear. But they are completely missing half the story.
Which brings us to Section 1, the discarded superpower.
Okay, let's dive into this because the pesticide thing, not even the biggest issue. The real problem is this massive prep mistake almost every single one of us makes right in our own kitchens. Look at this comparison. On the left, it's what we instinctively do. We grab a knife and we just hack off that bottom root of the spinach bundle. Why? Well, it's muddy, it's a bit tough, and frankly, it's kind of just a hassle to clean. But look at what happens when you do that. When you cut the root, you are literally throwing away the iron. That muddy little bottom root actually holds the absolute highest concentration of iron and essential nutrients in the entire plant. Over on the right, you see the truth. Keep the root and you maximize the nutrients.
It's the ultimate irony, isn't it? Throwing away the root means losing the exact benefits you bought the vegetable for in the first place. You're paying for a superfood, but then taking a knife and tossing the super part straight into the compost bin. This is the main reason why people will diligently eat spinach all the time, hoping to cure their anemia or get a vitality boost, and then wonder why they aren't seeing the full nutritional benefits. They're eating the leaves, sure, but they've completely discarded the engine.
Let's move to Section 2, total body benefits.
So what incredible internal transformations actually happen when you stop making that mistake and eat the plant like nature intended? Well, you get full body rejuvenation. Just look at this breakdown. When you consume the whole plant, muddy root included, you're getting a massive dose of antioxidants and carotenoids. Think of these like your cellular bodyguards. They slow down aging, lower cancer risks, and protect your eyes. Then, you've got natural nitrates, which are just phenomenal for your cardiovascular health and actively lower blood pressure. Add in this powerhouse combo of vitamins A, K, and fiber to boost your skin, strengthen your bones, and keep your digestion running smoothly. And finally, magnesium and folate. If you hit that mid-afternoon wall and just crash, this is your remedy. These compounds actively reduce fatigue and give your body steady, sustained energy all day long. It's basically a complete full-body upgrade.
All right, Section 3, the practical guide, safe and maximum nutrition. Knowing all those amazing benefits brings us to the elephant in the room. How do we get the good stuff without eating agricultural chemicals? Let's pivot from the why to the how. I'm going to give you the exact foolproof 3-step blueprint to eliminate those pesticide risks while keeping every single drop of the nutritional reward. Step 1. Whatever you do, do not cut the root. Just hold it under running tap water and use your fingers to gently rub it. That mechanical friction is the key to knocking the dirt loose. Step 2. Gently separate the leaves and stems right down at the base. You really need to make sure the water reaches into those tight little crevices where soil absolutely loves to hide. And step 3, once the visible dirt is gone, dunk the whole plant in a bowl of clean water and let it soak for exactly 5 to 10 minutes, no longer. After the soak, give it one final quick rinse under the tap. This specific sequence wipes out the dirt and chemical residues, but totally preserves the nutritional value of the root.
Now, Section 4, red flags, washing behaviors to avoid. Now, what's really interesting about this slide is how it exposes the well-intentioned things we do thinking we're helping when we're actually harming our food.
Let's break down 3 common kitchen myths that actually destroy our veggies. First mistake, soaking too long. If you leave spinach in a bowl of water for an hour thinking it's getting super clean, the exact opposite happens. That water turns into a chemical bath, and through a process kind of like osmosis, those floating toxins will seep right back into the cellular structure of the leaves. No thanks. Second mistake, cutting before washing. When you make a cut, you're creating an open wound in the plant. So when you wash it after, you are literally washing dirt and surface chemicals straight inside the flesh of the vegetable. Always wash whole, cut later. And the third mistake, using salt water or vinegar. Studies show this simply doesn't remove chemicals any better than plain old running water. You're really just wasting your pantry supplies and messing with the taste of your greens.
And health experts are incredibly clear on this. Quote, "Clean water alone is enough. No soaps or chemicals needed. Please, you should never use special vegetable soaps or detergents. Vegetables are porous. If you use soap, the chemical components of that soap will literally soak right into the food, and then, well, you just end up eating your dish detergent. Simple running water and a little gentle friction is the ultimate scientifically backed cleaning solution."
Oh, and as a quick bonus tip to round out your kitchen prep skills, while spinach needs that gentle finger rubbing, if you're dealing with hard-skinned root veggies like carrots or potatoes, the concept is exactly the same. You just change the tool. Just grab a firm vegetable brush and scrub under running tap water. Again, no soap, no long chemical soaks, just running water and mechanical friction.
Which brings us to our final section, Section 5, the verdict. So here's the bottom line. We've gone from looking at a vegetable that frankly terrifies some people to understanding its greatest superpower is hiding right there in its muddy root. Avoiding spinach entirely because of a scary headline means you're throwing away a massive opportunity for cellular health, energy, and vitality. Which leaves us with one final question. Will you let fear rob you of nutrients, or will you master the wash? As we've learned in this explainer, risk in our daily diet is so often just a lack of proper prep knowledge. Spinach isn't your enemy, the knife that prematurely chops off its most nutritious root is. So next time you're at the grocery store, grab that bundle of spinach. Bring it home, keep the root intact, use the simple 3-step water wash we outlined today, and reclaim the full power of this incredible superfood. Thanks so much for joining me for this explainer, and hey, happy healthy eating!